Were there any songs that derived directly from a dream? Well, of course, maybe you dreamed at least one tune?
I dreamed a bunch, yes. That was a good lead-in.
There you go. Thank you, Paul Muldoon.
Yeah, Let It Be was a dream. Yeah.
But also, I didn't realise, and I did Hamlet for A-level as well, I didn't realise that Let It Be is a line from Hamlet.
No, I didn't realise that either.
Is it him? Because in the book there is, you do in different stages talk about a lot of things very frankly. Was it hard deciding how frank to be in writing the lyrics about some of, the downsides with the band?
Yeah, I think so. It's you want to just tell the truth, but you've got to be guarded to some extent. All the people who come out with the truth normally get knocked down. So you'd have to... I remember when we first went to America, they said, don't talk about the Vietnam War, whatever you do. So the first thing we did was, well, what about the Vietnam War? As 16-year-old, 17-year-old Liverpool kids, you could never say that. It just wasn't done. So I never did. I never really just said, John, love you, man. It's never got around to it. So now it is great to just realize, how much I love this man. The big highlight was the New Year's Eve do's in Liverpool. So my dad was the pianist for that. There's always like one person who's good on the piano, and that was my dad. So it would be great. All the family would gather together, all the uncles and aunts and cousins and kids and everybody. It was a great big celebration. And my dad would sit down at the piano and play these old songs. Well, they're now old. I don't think they were that old then. And all the aunties knew them. That's another long story as to why they knew them. But they all knew them, and so they all sang them. So for us kids, it was just great hearing him play, and then, oh, the red robin goes bum, bum, bum. It was great, so it really drew me into the musical thing. We have an archives department, and they have stuff I didn't know I had. So it's fascinating. I mean, one of the things that we were talking about, it came up in the conversation, was I was saying to Paul, I remember years and years ago that John and I, before we were in the Beatles, we were just hanging out at my house, and we decided we'd write a play. And I'd talked about this with people for millions of years and said, yeah, we once tried to write a play. And I was going through the lyrics and stuff in my archive department, and the guys were showing me this, what about that? Oh, that's great, and we use that. And then they said, we don't know what this is. And there was just this pencil thing. I said, bloody hell, that's the play.